Hey y'all. Girl, I ain't even had my sit up for the day. Child. Y'all done carried me so fast today. Know I got up late. Y'all know I got up late. Y'all done carried me so damn fast on this here Sunday. But didn't I say he was gonna be mad today? I said, baby, I want him yelling this morning. Yes, why you hopped on soon as I said that in the messages. Cause I ain't gonna be before you long, bro. I'm getting ready to go get me some coins. I'm gonna go get me some coins. I ain't gonna be here long, y'all. I know people got stuff to do. I'm gonna still come back later if I ain't too tired. But I was like, I'm gonna come now because what if I don't come later? Cause I'm gonna be tired in a mofo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come on in here. I'm finna go pour me a afternoon cup of coffee. Cause you know coffee is a social drink for me as well as a pick me up. Uh yes indeed. So what I say pick me up. Uh yes indeed. So what I say he gonna be happen. I'm tired too, friend. I'm tired. She said I don't want to court the Holy Ghost and got me a good piece of well I had to share it. Like so I just so happened to turn the app on and all of it was unraveling. And I went to Mother Cloud page and was watching and I was like, I said it's mighty funny. She told us she was gonna go over there today and she told us she was gonna go over there today and give us a tour. Ain't that right? Cause that's what I remember. Sis was gonna give us a tour of her place because we wanted to see this place. We was, you know what I'm saying? We like, okay, we want to see the property. Well, no, she said I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna. Oh shit, we stayed a tour. We wasn't even on no foul stuff when she said she was gonna show us the place. That's why I know that long face fucker. And am I still lagging? Thank you for the roses, Nikki. That long face fucker was in here last night, Nikki, bothering that woman on Sunday. So you knew she had to come eventually, and you could not wait to come and harass her. I don't care what they send him. At the end of the day, he can't stop my mouth. This is another thing that I did not like, and I'm gonna point that out first. I did not like how he indirectly threatened her. He said, well, that ain't my fault because, you know, you should have what you need to make you feel safe or something of that. I was like, what? Baby, I listen, teeth to the ground, bear mace, blah, blah, blah. And I would have got a restraining order. He would have had to move before. Child, he would have had 72 hours of court. That's why that other person ain't fixing that and it don't want to be bothered with him. They'd rather let it fall down and cave in before they fix it up. And he thought he did something. And my question, why you kept pausing the live muffin? Maybe he needed that money to pay that Wi-Fi bill or that phone bill for that phone that kept going in and out on that live. Child, listen. So the money Okay, remember when he claimed he went and cleaned and did all this stuff to her house or whatever, up, downstairs, whatever he did, because he was supposed to move in. He did all this stuff, right? Basically, they ended up not going with him, you know, decided to rescind their offer, right? So what happened was her mother manages the property when she's out and about. Hey, November girl. There you go. He ain't had no properties and that. So, oh, hold on. Let me go get my tea kettle, y'all. Child, I had to get my drink, y'all. So yeah, you mad and fuming. Where I leave off at, y'all? Sick of this mess. And people up here talking about, oh, she a lie. No. If you don't ever been around a client, you don't supposed to engage. And again, if she was going over there for something else, and then this Gila monster come out there yelling at her or wanting to talk, and it ain't nothing to talk about. You showed my face online. What are we talking about? Okay, so the money part. So the mama sent him $60. Now, mind you, she's the manager. Because, sometimes her daughter is away. Duh, she a truck driver. So that's no different than you guys going to a management company and filling out an application, and they're the third party in the situation. Sometimes you have to deal with them. A lot of times you don't even know who the owner is. So let's get into that. Okay? The mama, I guarantee she didn't mean no ill intention. That probably was, you know what I'm saying? She gave him $60. He sent it back. And then he sent that long text message talking about, I ain't no fiend. We can't tell. So then during this argument, he yelling talking about, I don't need the money. Oh, well, if you got it, which one is it, Muffin? Was it about the $60 or do you need a little piece of coin? He is behind a lot of rent. Oh, I don't know about that. We tried to give Coco some game, but girl, the game, come on. Now you need the money. You need it more than that. And my thing is this. If you arguing and yipping and yelling and you going through stuff and you need some money, you need it more than 60. That's something you should have said. And that's why I said nobody asked him to clean it. That was something he volunteered to do, because I guarantee you the same way she said I could go in my purse and see what kind of cash I got. That's the same way she could have swiped a credit card or something and had a service coming in and detail her home. Stop. And then he got to yelling and the ranting and became the victim. Sir, how were you the aggressor and the victim at the same damn time? I don't know if she knew he was live. I'm pretty sure she probably knew because he don't do nothing off of live. But when he was on that live, you notice how he was trying to bombard her with all these questions to clear himself, to make himself look good. And then he was pausing when she went into full explanation or tried to bring clarity to the dusty situation. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. I'm like, oh, she ain't know until after y'all. And he's like, they doing this. I said, let me tell you something. I don't know who the they is. I stick to the facts. Last time what we was doing, we was sticking to facts. We always stick to the facts. Just like I said, you use the CPN on that girl application. You ain't telling me no different because how did you have a clear background? Clock that. See a stunt queen, know a stunt queen, point them out. Hello. Oh, they message her. Good. And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I didn't message her because I'm not the type of person to overstep anybody's boundaries. If she don't want to come on people platforms, that's her. If she want to do it on her own, that's on her. He got a warrant on his background. Oh, well, she was in here last night, and it was people in here to attest to it that she said none of that was up there. Because you know how it came up in our conversations, our grown people conversations, our intellectual conversations? We started talking about the chasup. We started talking about the child support. And we was like, well, dang, normally child support is on your credit. And I just thought about it. Well, I don't know about that state, but I know in Virginia, it's supposed to be on his credit. I would get a PO too. He manipulated that conversation and talked over her. He sure did. And people was eating it up, watching the abuse. He should never went. No. See, glow, girl 44, you knew over here. I need you to sit back, listen, and pay attention. Because what happened was, last night when we were on live, she said she was going over there. She was going to show her place to us. And it was no ill intentions. That was something she decided to do. He was in this live, eavesdropping with them hooves on the keys. Okay? He was in here eavesdropping. He knew that woman was coming over there. He knew she was coming over there. But the thing is, did you notice on the live that the little part that came back up that wasn't glitching out? That he said, oh, come on, let's go over there. He knew. He was trying to insist on her showing her property because he wanted to take control of the whole narrative. But like I said, ain't nothing late about me. Ain't nothing late about me. We own it. We own it. And see, I don't mind being over here by myself. Because, see, I'm going to tell you something. Ain't nothing late about me. I don't need no amen choir. I appreciate the people that do come through and support and come up on the panel when they get a chance to. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not a weak-minded person. I'm a grown woman that got her own thoughts and opinion. You see what I'm saying? No, he can never play with me like that. Got the hooves on the keys, says. Yes. So yeah, Glow, you good. But we were in here. It wasn't that many people. But the thing is, people started coming over here, even Carter, in and out the live. Thank you for the gifts. My elders called that birds picking up seeds because I get a young man grace because he a child in me. You feel me? And it's been people that been eating him up, and they've been coming in my comments. They've been eating him up, and I ain't say nothing, and I'm still not nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't work like that. I don't operate like that. Because, I ain't hungry. I eat. Y'all see how thick I am? I don't have to be up here all day and all night. Hello? I'm yelling and stuff. My kids probably like, what's she doing? She here yelling at the screen like that man. But no, I'm a grown woman. When you a good grown woman and you done seen things and you know what time it is. Hey, Junie B. Jones. But I'm just saying, did I miss anything, y'all? But yeah, we was up in here last night because there's a lot of people coming in and out. We was up in here last night. And we was just vibing. Thank you, Kay. My girl Kay had made this picture. That's why I said, I was like, yeah, I'm ready for the spiralization. But I didn't want her to get the spiralization. I thought he was going to slide down the wall in the apartment. We had a good conversation last night. We was having, yeah, we out here having a good time. Fell asleep, ended up in somebody. Girl, I be doing this sometimes too. I'm like, who is this? Yes. That's all I'm saying. And then he's talking about, they ain't your friends. Whoop-de-woo, doodle. A blonde head. Yes, our good sis blessed us with the synthetic education and knowledge on how to identify this long head, the weave blend strands. We was in here building. This is how, see, I already picked up on what he was trying to do to her. Okay? Because he moved like a predator. Anyway, he knew she was new to the program, i.e., he knew she was green. Let's go. He knew that she did not know the exact process. So him being this fugly creature right here, but we're going to take that off right now. But Kay gave me that picture. I don't want to focus on that ugly motherfucker right now. He knew what was up. Yeah, overpower her, being loud, down degrading her. Because see, you give people back, he giving her backhanded compliments, talking about, oh, your body T. He's still saying it because he know what we was talking about. Because even when she was in here, she didn't even know that he said that her mama was fine. You brought her to us. How you mad at us because we want to see how fine she is and we don't want to look at you? That ain't my thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm strictly. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? She's, apparently well established. She knows some stuff. I was like, shoot, we got to run her channel up, girl. She probably can teach us some stuff. We said hi to him and then blocked. And then I told you I blocked him on the other two pages that he ain't blocked me on yet. So I did a Uno reverse draw 4 on his ass. So he had to go make another page. And then when I blocked him again, he had to go make another one. Because he came in here saying that he was live. Trying to disturb my peace. Then was sending people trying to add in the box. I ain't got time to be playing with it. You like it, girl? Welcome. Follow. Hit that. That's my girl. I like her. Follow. But no, for real. He's so mad that he knew. So I really feel like he approached her. Because again, in this live last night, she already told us she was coming. She told us why she was coming. She was going to show her place. Well, if you're not used to dealing with mental health clients, she probably was overwhelmed. That's no different than when the internet had attacked her. Here you have Wesley Snipes in a pink wig screaming at you on this here Sunday, on the Lord's Day. Okay? He yipping and yapping and screaming and over talking, didn't want to pause. He probably need that money to pay that internet bill or pay that phone bill. Because he sure was on that Wi-Fi. He was too far from that house. While he had her live, trying to be funny. He was trying to intimidate that woman. And he tried to embarrass her. And he tried to intimidate her to silence her. And that's why I continue to create a safe space. I don't care if she don't even want to comment in here no more. She always welcome. Run it up. Get her to 10K. Okay? I hate how people come up here. Oh, I'm this, that. You don't know nothing. Anybody that got the comment, we sick of him on the screen. Just imagine that lady can't even go to her property in peace. He panning the camera at her, taunting her to react. Okay? She should have brought a man over there. She gonna need security. She gonna need her. That's what she need. And he said to her, well, that ain't my fault. If you see, that's how he know how she moved. And not only that, he probably, thank you. He probably hurried up and approached her before she could even, you know what I'm saying, do anything. Because somebody else was talking too. And then he gonna talk about something, oh, and your mama cussed me out and she told me shut the F up. I would have had to tell you shut the F up. Because one thing about it, her daughter, she raised her daughter a different way. She's smart. She know how to handle her business and be in a room with any and everybody. That's nothing wrong with that. We did want ratchet, but no. This shows how classy and how much grace she gave that man. And I'm glad she was able to come over here and get a little bit more tea on his background, because that made sense on how he passed the background check. Okay. But we spoke. You gonna come up here and act right, friend? You gonna act right? Let me turn my thing up. But I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm not gonna act right because Coco gave Amoy a point, okay? She made a fool of herself. Now he's gonna be more delusional now. And she gave him the 162. Ooh, he had two got
Hold
stopped now.
hold on. This is the thing. Even if she gave him the 160, you gotta understand she's still a businesswoman. He's up there yipping and yapping, trying to stop her from making money, destroy her business totally, because he's a mud duck living in a trap house. That's why he's still in that trap house. Okay? But this shows why he's in that trap house too, friend. Nobody wants to rent to him. And not only that, he used a CPN because how in the world he ain't had none on his background? That's why he ain't want to get out, friend. And he had that up there because that's fraud. And he had them people Section 8.
Oh, I ain't know all
He knew
that.
I was going to tell it.
So he's using a CPM for the apartment?
How did he not have anything on the background? You weren't in here last night, friend.
Oh yeah, no, I
Told you I
saw.
wanted him to I told the girls that was in here or whoever was in here, I wanted him to slide down the wall today. And she gave us that. Whatever he is.
Ooh, that's tea. That
See,
does
you
make
should have been in the
sense.
building, friend. We was cutting up. We was throwing shade. We done found out his head size. What type of bob should have been on that bad long head. We had a good time. And honestly, her intentions of going over there was to show us her place. She was gonna give us a tour. Did you notice how he was so pressed and he insisted on, oh, let's go in there. Let's go. I'll show you what I did.
Ooh, clock it,
He would
clock it.
never reference me, but he's my son.
Mm, I
She
don't,
ain't got to do it. I do it. And I know her mama got into his tail too because she seen the stunt queen in him as well. He was mad because he couldn't play that girl to with her mama either. Come on,
Okay,
friend.
you clocking it, but I don't know.
Come on.
I watched the live, but the girl was kind of backtracking a little bit.
I don't care how much it looked like she backpedaling pussy popping. Because one thing about it, you got to protect yourself. And he even said, "Oh, that's on you. If you ain't out here and got what you need to protect yourself." Did you hear that ninja say that on the
Oh,
live
that is true.
to a woman? And
She
he out
probably was
there
scared.
dressed
I
like
would be
Pooh Wong
scared
Pooh.
too, to
Thanks
be
for
honest.
everything, Wesley Snipes' daughter.
Yeah. I mean, if a
I
crazy
bring
person has
clarity
a,
to a dusty situation, friend. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh, no, I was gonna say. I kind of get it because I'd be scared if a crazy person has a GUN. Like you don't really. That is kind of true. That's true. And do you wait?
Who
I
ain't?
was watching
It's
the
about
live.
perspective. It's about perspective too, friend. You feel me?
Is it true he had the GUN and it went off? He made it go off because he kept saying it was somebody else. He said it wasn't
Oh,
him.
I don't know. I don't know, friend. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he was on
Thank you,
the live.
Chocolate.
No, because Coco said, "Oh yeah, you pulled up and you fired the GUN." He was like, "Oh, that wasn't me. I told you it was somebody else."
See, that's what I'm saying. So we can't sit there and say what that woman should have did because in actuality, she was going to her property today to show us her place. She was gonna give us a friendly, cute little tour.
That's true. Hmm.
That's all it was. It was nothing and nothing malicious behind it. We were just kicking it.
Yeah, because
You
I'm
know,
like, how they pulled up at the same time like that. Like it gave scripted to me, but I don't know.
he knew she was coming. He just so happened to go to the store before she could get there. He
Mm.
was waiting for her. Trust me.
Cause I'm like, is this promotion for her OnlyFans? Like, cause I went through her
No.
Twitter and it's low key popping.
Okay, even if it's low key popping, she still had the right, just like anybody else, to come up here and tell her story.
Yeah, that part. I mean, that's true. I'm not taking away
Ain't
from that.
nobody say Antonio was clout chasing. Ain't nobody say what's the name, brother and sister was clout chasing. Why everybody mad at her? Cause she bad. He told us she was bad. We wanted to see. We would have not known who his potential landlord was until he went in there and started telling that lady business. Somebody said in the comments today, they say he couldn't even start their frusion up before he started talking about that lady. That I was weak.
That's true. He did expose that lady info.
So again, how were you mad? I hate people with bad understanding. Because how are you mad? He's unlocking these people like they sim characters.
Hmm.
How you mad when we want to know who they is and when we want to know about them? Okay, she bad. And then he thought he was eating and trying to down degrade her and talk about her OF. So what? If she was ashamed of her OF, you wouldn't have seen cheeks and baby oil.
He's the last person to be shaming people about
Ain't his
304
cheeks over
work.
there?
Like
He
you in the
just mad
field, honey.
somebody
You in the
wanted to
list a
look at
lot.
her.
You in
You
the
said what?
truck a lot. Talking about OnlyFans. Incredible.
And that's the thing. If you gonna mention me, here I go. This is me. I do have OF. I am an owner operator. Why I can't introduce myself? That ain't no different than if I'm getting to know y'all. And I'm up here yesterday. I made an example. I showed some of the things I created when I was talking. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Why would I not talk about who I am and what I do? Because I was introduced out here. You're not gonna tarnish my brain. You're not gonna mess up my thing. And then he's still trying to speak down, talking about, oh, ain't nobody gonna rent. The rent too high. You need to go paint. You need to do that. Who are you to tell her to? Your ceiling's caving in. You need to worry about the roaches in your kitchen.
Ooh.
She said she seen roaches over there. Remember that last night, y'all? They was in the kitchen.
Oh my god, I missed so much.
Yeah, friend. That's what he was. He was in here, and he was mad. He had to keep making accounts because I blocked.
Oh, Amoy was on the live?
He was in the bushes. Somebody was in the bushes because they kept like doing weird stuff.
Oh, I missed out then.
You missed it. I still got the live. I'm gonna have to edit it because in the beginning I was playing music and stuff like that. But we was up here for a minute. He was doing the most today. I'm sorry, I ain't even keeping up with y'all comments.
That's true. Someone commented 2 men walked up on her. She was obviously scared. No shade. That is true. At the end of the day, it's 2 men versus one lady, one woman. So that is true. And one has a
And that's what I'm
GUS.
saying. Who? And he was that man was screaming at the top of his lungs for about 40 minutes. Hey, Kelvin, he's screaming.
No, but I'm just so mad because he was loving it. Like he was loving the drama. You know how he went back online when he showed the 160 and he was like, "Oh yeah, more drama to come." And so I just wanted to jump through the screen and punch his ass. Like he's so
And he
aggravated.
thought he ate by intimidating a woman.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you got $160 and you still did. He say he not the drama. He sure did. You got a whole $160. You brokey, and your ceiling still falling. You still bald headed, and we still interested in her versus you.
He needs to get a server ban from TikTok. Like how they did to Peaches. They should do the same thing to him.
Yeah, because I'm like, what are you doing? And then you went live doing it,
Mm,
trying to embarrass her. She's still good with me. Because you know part one was coming out today. Let's
Part
wake
one of
that up.
what?
She told us last night part one was coming out today.
Part one of what?
Her series.
Oh, I saw the video. She ain't saying much.
No. She told us last night in the chat that it was coming out today.
Oh, so she's gonna like post another video?
That's what she told us last night. That's why that ninja had to get ahead of this.
Mm, I see.
See, the thing about me, his bad understanding behind can't analyze and synthesize and tell a motherfucking story like the queen.
What was the downfall of Amoy? Let's see.
He ain't want her to get paid. He didn't. She gonna get paid regardless, even if she on the internet or no. But you don't get to tell what somebody get to say and what they should not be saying. She did look scared. Who is that?
No,
I
she
don't know,
did
y'all.
sound no, but honestly, if I were her, I would have called my brother, my cousins. I don't know. Somebody come beat that ass,
But
honestly.
see, that's the thing. Then it would have went into the narrative of him trying to paint her being unprofessional because at the end of the day, this lady got more to lose than this dust mite. Hello? He tried to bait her in and he lost.
Yeah, that's true. She is a landlord and she works with Section 8. She can probably get her like contract.
No,
Real
it ain't even a contract. She a 1099 worker. She don't have to do it. And it's tax-free money.
No, but like, couldn't she be banned from like doing Section 8?
Nope. Nope. Because it ain't even
Oh,
enough people that even want to deal with bad mind people. That's a service.
oh, okay, I see. That I mean that is
That's a
true.
service-based program. That's the quickest way you run off a private owner.
Yeah, that's robbery by
And
intimidation. I'm
everybody be stuck in
screaming.
apartments.
Someone said that they robbed that lady. They robbed that lady
Basically,
at the one state. They really did. They really did. That's what
they
I'm
ran down
laughing.
on her.
For real, 2 men, 2 crazy men at that, saying where's my money at? That is a fucking robbery.
But then remember in the video, he said it wasn't about the money he needed, but then he needed it.
Hmm.
He insisted on getting the money because he thought it made him look like he was right. That's how
Oh, he's like,
slow
it's the
he is.
principal. He's like, oh, it's the principal. Yeah, no, it's not.
That
We
ain't
see
nothing to
like
do
you.
with it. He's a bully, like he said. And I'm gonna stay on that thick, dirty headband as long as I feel like it. I ain't going nowhere. Cause he used a CPN for that woman property. Let's wake that up. Cause how ain't nothing come up on his background? Let's go back. He ain't got no principles, no morals, or no comprehension skills. Yep, he did it on purpose, and he thought he did something by you took from a woman. This further shows how dusty you are. You in that dusty shack, and you claim your man got money. You know you needed that 160 to keep James around. What is it? Who is
Kim
that
with
in
a
the back? You said who?
That's Kim. Why,
We
Kim?
never
Why?
seen her. Okay.
Yeah, that's her. Why? Look, look, look. He's giving trade.
His goals is a nice wig and a nice outfit. That's it. And he gonna think he ate. And I'm gonna do, what I need them to do, I need everybody to be on deck this week. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all know what to do. Cause why would you do that woman like that? Kim Hatton just like James. You knew that woman wasn't activated like that. That's why she was always on the phone with somebody around you, because she had to get some type of witness. Somebody had to bear witness to this foolishness. You can close my door if you want to, because I know I'm loud. Yes. Why Stevie Wonder didn't stop him? Because he couldn't see. They needed the money. He needed that money. He just finished probably spending money he didn't have buying groceries. Because he still ain't got paid on the 15th ain't here yet, y'all. He need that money till tomorrow. Hello? Complicated Jim, you want to come up here? Come on up here. My bad. I just be having to be careful, because you know he had people coming over here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been following a trend. I ain't no troll. You can consider me a troll, but it's just, we ain't never seen Yay Yay. He was never this. You know how when James first popped on the scene, he, my man, my man, my man. He never did that with Yay Yay. He never did that with Kim. He never did that with Mimi. He always wanted a man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Be who you are, but he always wanted a man. He has no goals in his life. He doesn't want to get a new car. He doesn't want to get a house. His only goals are, let me get a wig, let me compete with these women, let me get a nice fit, let me compete with these women. He gets on my nerves. Like, I'm sorry. He
And what you
just
think about what he did today? This joint right here.
he did that to intimidate her. She's a woman at the end of the day. He's still a man. No disrespect to the community, but he's still a man. And I feel bad for Coco, for real, for real. She seems like a classy woman to me. She seems like she not into drama. I do feel bad for her. It ain't like he won. He really lost. That's the woman at the end of the day. He not going to approach a man like that. Never.
Request
Never.
again. I'll bring you up. No.
You can drop me
He
if you want
knew.
to. I just wanted to speak my piece.
He knew. He knew who to target like a true PDF file.
He don't want to
Breakfast
see his
Club.
son. It's like, I can't even, it's like so much I can say. Like, he doesn't want to see his son. He doesn't want to form a bond with his son. It's all about James wigs, clothes. James wig, clothes. Like,
Listen, it's somebody daddy. And you know what? I feel like he jealous the young man finished school, because he ain't never his bad understanding behind and never been to nobody's school.
And if you want to get deeper into it, he doesn't have a relationship with, I see that he probably didn't have a relationship with none of the men in his family. Remember
I
when
can
he was
see
on the
him
phone with his
there.
dad and his dad was like, "Who's this?" Yeah, your own daddy don't know you. You raised by women, so your own daddy don't know you. You don't have a relationship with your son. You don't have a relationship with your brother. He don't have a relationship with males in his life.
They said that wasn't his dad. Oh, that was his sibling's dad that he claimed. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts.
Oh, my bad, my
Hey.
bad.
But I mean, either way, he was still passing him off as his dad. So that
His dad, that his stepdad, that's Jamaican.
I guess so.
Child, child. You can drop me if you want to. I just came up here to speak my piece. He really gets on. He really gets on my nerves, and I'm gonna keep supporting Coco because it's not even her fault. But if I was her, I
That's why I
would.
said run her numbers up, make him mad. I promise you, I've been up here talking about yes, go ahead and follow her, get her that 10K. She need the profit for her pain. Let her get her 160 back right quick.
She gave him 160.
That's what they say in the comments. So
Yeah,
he done
she
ran
did.
down on this lady, saying he ain't need the money. Then they gonna say it's the principle of it, knowing he need the money because the 15th ain't came yet. He just spent his last on groceries.
All right, I'm gonna play the devil's
See,
advocate right now. No disrespect to Coco, but low key was wrong for them to pay him $60 to clean that whole house.
okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. But Amoy
But
off
my
the
thing
rip
is,
said, I
if
don't
you
want
gonna
it because
sue
Jehovah
her,
had it in my heart, and then turned around and be like, y'all owe me money, but what?
he even did the flip flop today on live when he had that woman on live. But the thing is, he thought he won in this situation. He lost in this situation because at the end of the day, you went and approached a grown woman. Was you here when we was talking about how she was up here last night with us in the chat saying she was gonna show us her house?
Oh no, I wasn't here for that.
She wanted to. It was no malicious intent. We weren't even talking about nothing bad at the time. We was like, okay, that's what's up. She said we're gonna show. So that's what she was over there for today. He was in the chat last night in the bushes.
In the bushes.
Yes, he kept creating pages because I pulled a reverse on him because he blocked me from a Moy page over here. So I went and blocked him from the other two, and I blocked the little accounts he was coming up here with trying to intervene in my chat.
His his Amoy Lee 2.0 and his Amoy Lee popped back up, and I was blocked. It randomly popped back up on my FYP. I don't know why.
That happened to me too. That happened to me last week. That's why he made the chop the screw video because I had made one a week prior.
Mm.
So that's why I said you my son. You ain't gotta reference me, but bitch, I know you watching. Hello, and
He swear
I'm on your back, Donkey Kong.
he swore up and down. It was sent to me. It was sent to me. Amoy wake up every day and check the T pages. It wasn't nothing sent to you. You was looking for it. He lied. He lied. He lied. He lied so much. He lied in Coco's face today, talking about I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't talking about you. He I think she was talking about yeah, she was like, you said I was talking to a man on the phone. And he was like, I didn't say that. Yes, you did. It is video proof of it is literally video proof of him saying, oh yeah, she always on the phone with a man, always FaceTiming a man. But you man. Mm.
I
All
believe
this,
that
all
he.
this evidence.
I believe
He
that
could
he.
never go and try and sue anybody. These people, if anything, they had any sense, when they were sick of him, they'll file a class action lawsuit on him.
He don't know how to
All they
he
gotta
don't
do
know
is
how to do that.
come from the internet.
He don't know how to do that.
I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about the other people that have been affected and stalked and harassed and bullied by him. And he's talking about he can sue her. No. You do not go and provoke a person and then say, oh, you this, that. I ain't say nothing about you. Yes, you did. You put that lady on that camera.
What you say? Let me see. What she say? I'm trying to read these comments. somebody said something about he spread people's unwanted business. Amoy is a narcissist. When a narcissist is put up against the wall, they gonna pull a Uno reverse card. Like for instance, when his baby mom came up on here telling the truth, he like, as a matter of fact, she was the 304, and men was coming all up and through the house. He only said that because because the truth was coming out. He was backed against the wall. He do that every time he backed into the wall. But then listen, I can go on and on and on. Every time he backed into, every time he say, "Oh, they clock and piss."
No.
When
People that know. That's it.
That's
know.
why. Yep. Every time he say they clock and piss, that's how I know they telling the truth. Every time that clock and piss word come out his mouth, the troll's telling the truth.
I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna drop back down in the comments. Last night, y'all just missed last night because she was in the comments and free game was given. I mean, really, and he was in here last night. Toronto was in here. We told him, hey. So he was sitting there listening and decided to get up this morning. Him and James in that eye with that pink wig, bodycon dress on with long sleeves. Did he have on tennis shoes or heels on? Walked up on her. Two grown men walking up on a female
Exactly.
on a Sunday morning.
James was with him?
Where he going?
No, when he walked up on Coco this afternoon, James was with him?
Somebody in the comments said James was there.
Wow. I saw another young lady in that video.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had to find him a booger bear to agree with him, but then it was somebody that he was mad because they was pointing and laughing.
Yeah.
That's what narcissists do. Narcissists need a host to feed their lies to. He's literally undiagnosed narcissist, and I hate to keep flinging that word around because it's a buzzword, but he real life is a narcissist. Like James is his host right now. As soon as him and James don't work out,
See, he didn't probably get no sleep last night. Him and James was up all night long. Plotting. That's what they was doing. Plotting all night long. Baby, I
definitely robbery of intimidation. Who said that in the comments? It's definitely that.
Yes, it is.
They plotted on that lady.
He did that on purpose. He was in here. Him or that man with that bad eye. One of them was up in here.
And if they took money from her, she needs camera footage and go to the police. If they took that was, let me get back in the comments. I'm hot. This don't make no sense.
Nobody asked for him to clean that apartment out. That's what she was trying to say, but he kept cutting her off. Nobody had asked for him to go and clean up the apartment. And then another thing I can't get past is, how was he even allowed to get a key and go in the unit and clean the unit up if his lease was never signed or executed through Section 8?
That was weird to me.
She was new. Stay with me, Ash. She was new to the program, but she was not new to having her own properties. So meaning she was not familiar with the process, and he knew that. He had no business in her place. He wasn't supposed to move a toothbrush, and I know his ass got one. He wasn't supposed to put nothing in that apartment until them people approved his lease. They did the inspection.
Correct.
And all. She didn't know that.
But she had to have taken the class to become a Section 8 landlord. I don't know how it is in North Carolina, but I'm in Florida, and in order for a private owner to become a Section 8 landlord, you have to take the class. You have to become certified. So why would she let him do that? I don't know.
He probably manipulated her.
I think that was going to be part of her story. And see, he don't want her telling the story. Even today when she was saying, I liked you so much, I was getting ready to even pay. He put the live on pause. He don't want people to know that he was missing funds and all that stuff like that. Did y'all peep that? How he kept
I'll peep that.
Live? Okay.
He didn't want the truth to be out. That's what narcissists do. I was there. Pause the live. Ain't want her to slip up and you know.
Yeah, I peeped that. I was like, wow, I can't. I can't feel I don't know. I just don't like I just wanted to come up to tell y'all I love your page by the way, but I don't like how other troll pages was doing Coco this week. I don't like that. I feel like we all need to stick together, and I feel like people need to understand. I think that we've normalized this situation so much that people think that it's common. It's not. If she wanted to monetize her story, she has every right to do that.
Yeah. Everybody else
Oh, I'm
did.
sorry.
When other people came on platforms, they were open with they were welcomed with open arms. They got an opportunity to have the floor. They were supported. People followed them. People gave them gifts. Why is so bad? Why is they so mad with her? He brought her to us.
Yeah,
We didn't
I
know
didn't
we
like
didn't know
that.
she was bad. He said her mama was bad too. We just wanted to know who she was. And don't get mad at us because you unlocking characters like the Sims, and we rather watch her than you.
Correct. And as a content creator, I saw the play. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I saw the play, but I wasn't mad at her. I saw that she was waiting. One day her page was at 6K, it was at 8K. She probably was gonna wait until 10K to drop the series. And that's okay, but let her do what she wanted to do.
My
She
thing is, it
was
get. Oh,
overwhelmed
go
by
ahead.
the trolls. She was overwhelmed by the
I can say
trolls.
that too.
Because
I
you
can
got to
say that too.
remember, he has his own troll farm. So she did not know who and what was what. And
It
then on
get.
top of that, people kept taking her content and reposting it. And she didn't understand, like, why is they
Correct.
stealing my stuff? Is that right? Is that fair? Because, she has 188K
From
on
YouTube.
YT.
Yeah,
So she got a platform.
got a big one.
I'm not
This
mad
is,
at her
this
for
is,
that.
this is
It gets
me
sticky.
over here.
He's so used to getting on here and us seeing his life fall apart or break into shambles for free. Because what he's making over there is not nothing. If the lady wanted to
Pennies.
monetize her story, let her monetize it. That's why I was so upset
Oh,
how we turned our that not we, but people turned their backs on Coco so quickly.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, go
go
It
ahead.
gets,
ahead.
it get, I was in a Shay Lore, and I ain't gonna say too much. It gets sticky when it come to T pages. And I'm in it and I ain't in it. I mess with the girls. So I ain't gonna say nothing negative. But I
Same.
understand what Coco was doing. Coco, that's a businesswoman. If she wanna monetize off this platform, let her monetize off this platform. If
Correct.
she wanna block people, block people. But I F with the T pages. I ain't got nothing to say, but it do get sticky when it come to these troll pages. I've been through it.
Yeah.
It gets sticky. And
So
sometimes we lose
the
the plot.
other thing that was
They
covered
lost the
last
plot
night that
this
you
week.
guys do not know. Let me drop this. Let me drop this. Because I deal in facts.
Okay.
I don't run around. No, I need to get to the meat and potatoes. I don't got time for that all that other bullshit. So she did not know that he had 3 pages. I said, yeah, he monetized on at least 2 of them. He was hiding income because she said, according to what he submitted, he ain't had
Mm,
none.
wow.
He didn't want that to get out either.
I can see that.
So do he get
Hello?
SSI?
Because I'm Italian.
He get SSI?
I don't know what he get.
Something
She
not
didn't
right over
confirm that
there.
part. She said he never reported any of that income from his page. Meaning, and we had to break down. Somebody even came in here with the numbers of how much money he made for his subscribers, and that's just one portion of a check.
That is.
Oh,
That's the
people
Definitely
mad.
stay
That's
with
out
a
what
of
I'm
the
saying,
$15.
y'all. I
$1,000
know how
every
to bring it
month.
up out on.
Yeah, that's the check that get cut on the 15th. So any subscriber revenue that he generates, he won't get that check into the 15th.
That's fine,
I
but
don't.
we was explaining to her the type of money that's made over here. That's it. We was
I
breaking
don't
down
think
the content. You can make money for your videos.
Yes.
She don't know all of that.
I don't think
That's
Amoy making no money on here.
that's fine. But either way, whatever was shown to her, she did say it was inconsistent, but it was not. Like how some months she'll make a little bit of this and a little bit of that. That's fine. What I'm saying to you is Not only that, he did not have anything on his background. Houseway.
Mm.
And I don't know what they do in North Carolina, but in Virginia, your arrears are already up there the entire time you have a case. So how it ain't up there that he owed child support? Why she
I'm
gotta come
sorry,
over
y'all.
here and find out?
Yeah.
With her test.
If he got rears, right? If he got rears,
Arrears,
if he gonna walk
arrears.
into downtown and press charges, they're gonna be like, "Sir, you got rears that you need to take care of."
Y'all mean the child
Well,
support?
he got caught, and he found out the people in the chat told her the court date as well. That's what he mad about. That's why he went over there to that woman before she could get over there and give us a tour of her home, and we was on some chill stuff. But he was not truthful with this woman. And not only that, he was trying to use her and play her against her mama. And he was trying to force his way into her face without everything being handled the right way. Again,
Wow.
she dodged a situation that could have been worse. And I
She
know
did.
she glad. Let me tell you something. I done spent more than $160 to get a problem out my life.
Mm-hmm.
She got the
Became the
she
most
low key she low key got the power in her hands. She's
See, but
listen.
I don't know what the I don't he's so turtle with it or snail with it that he doesn't even realize that he thinks that by her giving him that money that he won and he did not win. And I hate that people are seeing it that way, like, oh, she gave him the money, why she gave him the money? Like you said, it was like, okay, you cleaned the unit, we didn't ask you to clean the unit, but here goes 160 if this is what you're really mad about. And y'all see his whole demeanor changed as soon as she gave him the money.
He do that all the time. He do that all the time. The energy was not there. Like on the live, he was not calling her be this, be that, that. As soon as he get off live, yeah, I told that be this and da 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 da. But watch, he gonna turn around tomorrow and be like, I didn't say nothing about her. I ain't say nothing about her.
That's
The
he gonna
that
tell
trolls just be
everybody that she the
clipping
money
stuff. You
disorder.
gotta look on my page to see the real entertainment. No, everything is. Oh, he's so turtle.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's turtle, and I think that there's like multiple personality disorder going on there also. After this week, I kind of like saw the situation in a totally different way. I just feel like it's given very dangerous.
It
And
is
then
even
he
very
got
dangerous,
bad
and I low key feel
understanding,
bad.
meaning his comprehension is about a third grade level in our today's society. Because this is the thing. I would much rather be in a position to be a lender than a borrower.
Mm.
Hello? Hello? If
And might I
anything,
add,
he looked down, degraded, and pitiful, and down on his luck trying to get a couple of dollars for payday.
Do y'all think that he's really gonna move?
I don't know. I don't
He been
know.
saying he gonna move since May, y'all.
He
Them
been moving.
boxes
He
been
been listen. I've been on this. I've been on this for about 2.5 years. He been moving for 4 years. The box is just. You know how he liked to cosplay as Jamaican
well, he ain't been
and cosplay as
Jamaican.
women. Them boxes, he doing the same thing with them boxes. He cosplaying like he about to move. He cosplaying like he Jamaican. He cosplaying like he a woman. Those boxes are the characters.
No, look, Nikki came up last night and played some clips. I said, girl, he was gonna be doing that in your house.
Sure was.
Girl.
And my thing is, one thing I don't play around with. I don't play around with people's disability. I ain't like the fact that he told the world that the reason why his child has tism is because baby mama drinking and smoking.
That's
But
not
no
true.
disrespect to the community at all. I think that his son got that from him.
I thought the father had to carry the gene or something like that.
Somebody got the gene, and it is Amoy.
Yeah, and then the shack in the back that he stay in. They say the people owe taxes, and they get ready. The owner ain't gonna have that to him.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know. This week I just felt like it looks dangerous. Like even the pictures that he released with the videos, like when I study it, because I like to study like the psychology of all of it. When I look at it, I feel like he's way too involved and James is really involved. And I just feel like when it hit the fan, he gonna lose his mind when that man decide that he's done swimming in that type of pool. He wanna come back over to, the warm pool that it's gonna be bad, y'all. It's gonna be
No,
bad.
he listen. Look, like I have no disrespect towards the LGBTQ community. I feel like Toriano, he always wanted a man. You cannot convince me otherwise. He
He
always
always
wanted a
had a
man.
man. He always
What's
had a
his friend's
man.
name? Rome. What's his friend's name?
Royal.
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 Came on here with pictures of them going to the bars and stuff. Toriano was always like that. He gonna
Yeah, he
still
was
if
probably down in Norfolk at the Nutty Buddy bars. That I'm telling you, the
exactly.
bars in
Then
Norfolk.
gave the anti-8 cream.
99 in the 2000.
When I seen that man feed him that hot dog, like a real hot dog with ketchup and mustard on it
Yeah.
at the promotional club that he claimed that he was at, that's when I said right there, I always knew it wasn't a character, but I said, oh, he's really like, it's,
Oh,
yeah.
it took you that hot dog. It took me Haywood.
I've been new, but I'm just saying it was him, that hot dog that like sealed just sealed the deal for me. And then the lipstick or the lip gloss on his lips, and he said it was the troll page. It was bad, y'all. It was bad.
They clip everything, and he's like, "That's a lie. That's a lie." Just like when they clipped him on that man's back. How
That's
I
why he
don't.
gaslit Coco just now, because he was telling her like, oh, they take the things and they clip me. No, baby, you walked out your house, you walked through your kitchen, and you walked out your house, and you was getting ready to walk across that street and go confront
Yes.
the lady until she shot him that bird. And when he came
Yes.
out that house, did y'all see like how much hate he had in his heart when he was walking? He was so like upset and angry when he was walking across that street. Nobody can't tell me no differently.
I
He
feel
didn't like
like,
this lady for
listen,
multiple reasons.
I would have called the police on him.
Baby. After he
What's your
caught
name?
that man,
Pounchy? I would have called the police on him.
girl, I would
Most
have had a can of
definitely.
bear mace on him. Honey. Him and old boy would have been coughing and laid out on the ground, and I would have made ice.
It's just crazy how much he lied. Like, and he went on Tasha K and was like, this my first man. No, it's
Lie.
not. He was in there hunching on Haywood. You cannot convince me otherwise. Y'all remember when he was in that pink dress from Beauty World and they caught that mirror hug? That's when I was convinced, like, and then he gonna tell Tasha K, this my first man. No, truck stop Haywood.
Now she really disappointed me.
Jamie
I really
too.
thought that she was gonna do her big one, and she really had the power to execute to get him off of here for good, and she played with that potential. First of all, two grown men finna come walk up on my property that I own, making no threats after this video proof of you threatening me for the past 2-3 weeks. And I'm gonna sit and talk to you and try to have some understanding about where you coming from when you mad at me about my shit. Excuse my language. As soon as they walked their ass to my house, the police would have been on the way. I ain't got no words for you. I would have been screaming at the top of my lungs like a mad woman. I am in fear for my life. I don't know these men. These men have been threatening me on the internet. Please help. I'm in distress. He told me he's going to do X, Y, and Z. No, ma'am.
So,
It's nothing we can
so,
talk about.
so he approached
If
her place. Hold on, y'all. So he approached her place.
I guess he must be saw her outside and then approached her when he saw her outside, or probably was staring out that window like he tends to do since he has no outside life for that duplex or whatever he stay in, the townhouse. My bad, the townhouse.
Okay, so let's say if said scenario happened in front of her door that has cameras. You have
see the cameras
you
across
have
to see his
hold on,
duplex.
hold on. You have baited this man because he been trying to bait you and deem you unprofessional and all of the things. Who has more to lose in this situation?
Exactly.
So I'm gonna go further. I don't know if you was here, so that's why I try to get grace. Last night, we were in here and she was in my chat. And she was like, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna show y'all my place. They was in the bushes. They even tried to troll the account and they tried to add. Okay. So one, he knew she was coming over there today, and not only that, he knew her part one was coming out that she was getting ready to do for today. Okay. He ambushed her. You see where I'm going with this?
Exactly.
So that's why I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I would have gave him Nathaniel. Okay? And I fully understand what you're saying. But
But
at the end
Poochie,
of the day, you have a
oh, I'm
person
sorry.
who's sitting there trying to tarnish your image as a businesswoman. You done spent your money. You done spent 9 months. Not building, putting one place together, but two. He jumped over there trying to do damage control because he didn't want me to come out here. He can't silence me. Okay? Because how he ain't had no background when she ran a background check on Zillow for him. You can't use no
I,
CPN in Section 8.
I don't
It's
think,
more to the story. I don't care. I don't care. I would have bandmaced him. And then he inadvertently threatened her, low key. He said, well, that's your fault if you ain't got what you need to protect yourself as a woman. If you don't
oh,
feel safe. Man, y'all gotta stop. Man, come on, man. Come on, y'all. We women.
but let me, okay, I was on Section 8. I don't think they do backgrounds on Section 8.
Yes,
Because
they
once you
do.
approve, you approve.
Yes, they do.
What?
The landlord,
State does a background to be a qualified for the program. That's like state
but the
level.
landlord
Oh.
does an application as well.
Like like private? Okay, never
Yes,
mind.
they can pull your credit report just like anybody
That's
else.
correct.
It's
Not just your credit, but
nothing up
your
there.
background too. Your
I don't
background
talk
too.
In
about nothing
history.
I don't know about.
Yeah,
See, I
no,
don't assume. I
that's
sit back,
true.
I analyze, I collect information. I'll even sit on it for a day or two, and then I present it
In
because I
Section
don't
8,
want to jump. I don't want to jump. You know what I'm saying? I don't want
yeah.
to pull my wagon before the horse.
Section 8 actually, because I'm a Section 8 landlord here in the state of Florida, they actually tell you that it is best for you to run the regular application policy as if they're not involved. That includes credit and background both.
I'm telling you, this woman ran a background check, and I'm telling
I'm
you, she was
listening,
in
friend.
here last night. I got you, friend.
I'm
I
listening.
missed
I
my
got you,
Section
friend.
8.
So
We
what you
talked.
think he did? What you think he did? You think he gave her the wrong information?
What
Is
you
that
think
what
a
I'm
sister
hearing?
queen did?
Wow.
And I was wondering, and see, it should not take for her to come over here to find out you owe child support, you owe arrears. This man, oh, let's get into that. He even said to her that his son is no longer with us,
What?
meaning, yes, this meaning this woman knew nothing about the beautiful one that is actually his.
He's so
This
tired.
woman ain't got no reason to lie to us. See,
But but
he want
but
us to.
prancing that man around, but you deny your son. huh. Huh.
I
And
get
he,
What?
my.
what?
I
She said
mean,
hold up. She was like, wait a minute, he got a son? We was like, yeah, girl. This lady did not know a lot of this stuff. See, she would come to me because I ain't had a fluff. We get to the business. Okay? I'm not worried about the Rick James curve. I'm not worried about this ensemble or this tough. We need to see what's going on. And he tried to roll her. That's what he tried to do. He tried to work her. And like I said, I paid more than $160 in my life to get rid of a problem.
Period.
Just imagine what this lady would have went through if she let that man move in.
He would have did her
he
like the
would get her
current
like he's
landlord
doing
now.
now. Never left. Mm-hmm.
And his goal was to be able to run over her because he was trying to run over her from the beginning. He took off running just like he tried to run over her in that conversation today and then pause. when we was about to get to the good part.
He always find people like that though, and the people that he can't manipulate or get to be on his way, his level of thinking. If you notice, it always becomes a problem with them type of people.
That's what narcissists do. They
Like
need a
myself.
host. Narcissists need a host to the host is for them to believe all the lies. And once their host goes away, they're the problem. We didn't see that happen with Everybody Eats podcast. We didn't see that with Lyric. We didn't see that with everybody he came in counter with. Once you no longer serves his purpose of lies and you this, you that, just like he did with his baby mom.
And
He
who's
don't
the
even talk
common
to
denominator?
he don't even talk to his turtle baby mom no more because she no purpose.
But who's the common denominator in all of this?
Him,
He is.
but he don't see it that way
He
though.
get,
They
No,
better
because
than
he's
him.
always right.
Mm-mm.
you know, he always the victim at the end. And then he try after saying what he said about Ted to that woman. That's your fault if you don't feel safe. My mama ain't raised me like that.
Then how did she
Man,
raise?
though, you're a man. You're a man. Like,
And then
I
you
just don't
try to play the
understand.
victim.
He always try to play the victim. He do that every time. Every time somebody catch him up, every time somebody confront him about some truths or about what quote unquote the trolls clips, he always play victim. She was like, "Oh yeah, you was calling me a B da 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 da," and he flipped back and was like, "Yeah, that's what the trolls do. They gonna clip it." Like he do that every time.
And
Once
they,
somebody
they,
got
they
him back against the wall, it's the trolls' fault because they be clipping the truth.
the way when I would
Never
have
take
seen him in that
accountability
wig
for
coming my way,
nothing he
baby.
does.
I wouldn't have had no word for him. I would have straight called 911. I can't. I
When
can't.
when have y'all
I
seen him
wouldn't
say
even.
sorry? When have y'all seen him say, you know what? My
Never.
bad. I was wrong. I have never seen him take accountability for nothing he does wrong. You're a 41-year-old man. That's
He's
why I
always
believe he
like,
got DID, personality disorder. He never takes accountability for what he does wrong. He's always right. He's a narcissist. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry to keep using that word, but that's what he
It
is.
is.
He's
But
always right.
Yeah, I
what
said
kind
it
of
before. Mhm.
what kind of scared me a little bit though, like with the whole situation, even in the moving in process with him, he got online, described that lady from top to bottom. Like, if we doing business with each
Exactly.
other, what I'm wearing, how my body look, none of that shit matter to you. Like that was not normal. And I'm like, he objectifying you, you his landlord. Like, and on top of that, you're a man. You hear me? He's bigger than her. You're a man. Like, what type of creep is you? You know, that part never said right with me. Like, what?
That's why I feel like I saw a page that said Amoy won. Amoy never won. At the end of the day, no disrespect to the my trans women, but Amoy's a man. He could never win. That's intimidation. Somebody said intimidation robbery. He literally intimidated her. That wasn't no win. That was intimidation. He went back into his creaky ass floor house.
And you know, in a
What?
lot of states, you don't even have to have anything on you to for it to count.
You know what do men folk be in all these situations? Because most of the time, it's always women that he having these fallouts with. What do the men be at? Like real
when the
heterosexual men, they husbands, they
when the
boyfriends, they
pizza
brothers.
podcast people, when he had the issue with them, he didn't give it this much energy that he giving her. How they was in the
Exactly.
same city as him. He didn't run up on them. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't go back to that podcast building. He didn't do none of that.
And see, that was another reason why he was trying to see if she was on the phone with her man,
No, they both the same.
because he wanted to see how much of a weak link she could be. You know what I'm saying?
He
Not
can take
calling
it.
her one, but that's why
Mm-hmm.
he kept saying, "I don't know. She always on the phone with a man. I don't know if that's her man or not." That's why he was worried about.
Exactly.
He was
Because
already
people like
preying
that
on his host.
narcissists tend to think women, anytime they have anything more than what society believe they should have, or achieve more than what society, they automatically think, oh, where her man at? A man did this for her.
Wow.
He did.
Huh.
He
You got
saw
me looking
himself
at
as
it
like
from a
basic.
totally different situation, but I feel like he had it out for her from day one because she and her mom had established boundaries that he was not used to. Y'all remember that
Yes.
day when he went to the place and he thought that he was going to fill out the application and the paperwork at their house, and they said no, you gotta, I thought you was going to take that
Yes.
and
He came
leave.
straight in the house on live at her
that
crib.
upset that upset it them, I
And
believe.
told her he was on live while he
Happy
was in there.
birthday,
Yes,
Virgo thing.
yes,
You
Virgo
right, Ash.
energy.
You got
No,
the you right.
no, yeah. I feel like, and if you notice that ever since that day on the ride home, he started playing her like, oh, she always be on the phone with that man,
Exactly.
and I don't know what she really do, y'all, but she bad and da 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 da. Da. He started tripping on her then because he's not used to boundaries. Nobody has ever in his life given him a boundary.
Yes.
Y'all peep how he
Yes.
tried to throw us off and got in the car and drove around the blocks a few times like he just came from somewhere so distant. And the whole time the apartment is across the street where he stay at right now.
Yeah, he did, y'all.
Like what?
He was probably just leaving Burger King. But you right,
I
Ash. He as soon as he pulled up to that lady's townhouse, he was on live. Soon as he got into that car, yeah, she was on the phone with some man. How
He
you know
started
that
playing
woman
her.
didn't have no husband and you just outed her? But what if somebody would have knocked on your door and saw a man in his boxers and said, I just saw a man in his boxers in Amoy's house. Now he come up on here trying to crash out. You always telling people's business, but when it come to you, my personal life ain't for entertainment. But everybody else's is? All right.
Yup. You know he was trying
He
to
cannot
holler
get
at her.
with her.
He told us that. He was mad because I was building a rapport with her. Though I never put no type of pressure. People felt she was, fake or whatever because she wouldn't come on the panel. She went like you get to tell your story the way you want it, and I respect her boundaries. She a grown woman. She a bold, okay, and she's a big booked and busy gal. So I have to respect and work on other people's time. You understand? So he knew I wasn't gonna let off, and I was snatching his hashtags and blocking him too. I
He
ain't nothing to be
is.
played with.
She better than me.
I
I
told
would have
him this
let
is
loose.
our algorithm. And when he came on the stage and he intentionally did not block the other two, because when he got banned, my homegirl that was in here, she said, watch, he gonna go live on the other page. And damn if he ain't do it the next day. And you know what? I started to block the other two pages. Baby, you ain't coming over here. This is our algorithm.
They tear him up every time he on a live on TikTok. They tear him up every trip. They tear him up every trip.
Cause Pete, y'all see he done took the sub only off and he letting people comment on his pictures now. He knows that
We've
controversy
been
brings
telling him
attention.
like how you hungry and need your money. You need to be able to take the good with the bad. You gotta have tough skin. You think I'm confident. I'm da, da, da. You crying over comments. You like this.
And I think that that's where the turtle gene kicks in at, because last night I watched him block multiple people for like 20 minutes, y'all, just on a blocking spree. Just he's not engaging with his peoples, the rhinestones. He's just blocking. It's like he has to have control over things that, why he can't just let the comments roll and ignore the comments? Why can't he put the keywords as a creator? You could put your keywords in to filter it so that things don't populate and won't. Why he won't take the time to do that? I don't.
Turtle.
I don't understand why. I don't understand the thought process, y'all.
Turtle. And if you try to tell him, he gonna be like, bitch, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
My
I ain't even gonna
platform.
talk about it. But proceeds to talk about it for 20 minutes.
I've been viral since 2023. My first page got banned like nobody knows you.
And can
They
I
don't know
say
you for
something now
nothing
that I'm on
good.
here? Y'all know what pees me off? On that Tasha K interview, she asked, y'all remember when he went to Chicago, went to Ohio, went to New York? She asked him a question about, how did y'all get to this point? He was like, yeah, I started with my Shanae skits. with my fiance. He can't answer no question. He can't answer no question. That pisses me off. That pisses me off. He go to Alaska. He go to Ohio. He go everywhere else. Just like Ash said, he that turtle gene. I don't think he know that he can block keywords. He don't know that, and can't nobody tell him that because he right. You get
He
me?
don't listen. It's the validation for me because even today, after Coco gave him the money, he got back online and was like, when they was going off on him in the comments, he was like, I don't care. I don't care. I had 2.3K people watching me. Da 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 da. Da. But the views don't equate to money for him. He's not that type of creator. So it's like you rather put all your business out here and be a laughing stock, but they're not. It's not equating to money for you. That's the part that
Toriano
I'm stuck on.
Toriano is a local.
It's bad, y'all.
He
You know
doesn't
what? Y'all know
realize.
what a local is?
A who?
A local.
What's that?
Y'all ever seen him? What's her name? Tofia. That's a local. Toriano is a local. That's why all his 57,000 followers, all of them are following him to laugh at him. Just like Tofia got a large
Exactly.
following. He's a
Oh yeah, he is
local.
the key.
It's for
Oh, that's
shock
the name
value.
of it. Okay, because he
Yes.
is the key. He is the key of the week.
It's for
Look up
shock value.
local.
Oh, there's
Look
a
It's
up
like riding on
local.
the interstate and you see.
And Table for Two podcast. She got a video up about one part about Toriano too. I don't know if y'all cool with her or not, but
What's her
y'all
name?
might want to check that out. Table for Two podcast. She got a part one about him.
Okay.
He got a listen. It's people on YouTube doing local videos about him.
Yo, when I
It's a
seen
rabbit
Sean
hole.
Daly Ray do one. Cause you know Sean is on YT and he don't do them on Netta. When
I'm
I
telling
seen
you,
Sean jump up there and do a video, it was up.
people are starting to catch on. People are starting to catch on. So all these troll pages, everybody outside of TikTok is starting to catch on to his BS. He got a couple of videos. He got a couple of videos on YouTube about his craziness, and he think he a star. Nah, baby. Nah, baby. I can't wait for part two either. I'm telling y'all.
And it's just sad that there's nobody in his life that's smart enough to tell him, like, if you got this platform, there. At one point, I used to think that there was a way for him to kind of rebrand himself. Now, I don't think that that's possible at all. But somebody should be telling him, like, to monetize it. It seems like James is that person, but charging $17.99 for a subscription, that ain't gonna happen. Only on
Dominique tried to tell him. Dominique Morgan tried to tell him.
he
Like
called her a
it
man.
was a post where she said how she can see Amoy, monetizing, start doing some nice drag. He totally went out the window like, can't nobody tell me nothing. What's she gonna do? Give me advice? That's still a man. He like totally went disrespectful. When people be trying to give him advice, y'all can't tell me nothing.
So I got one more question for y'all. Then I gotta go cook dinner. But if he lost his Section 8, which I feel like that's a lie, I just don't think he want people calling down there. But if he lost his Section 8, how is he getting ready to make this move?
Because with Section 8, Section 8 don't require first month and
But if he
deposit.
lost it, friend, if he
No,
If
you
he
have to
lost
pay a
it,
deposit.
he would have to pay 3 times the rent to be approved for anywhere to stay.
exactly, if he lost it, so who lost the voucher? Amoy or Cynthia?
Hey, can I say something? Amoy's still on Section 8. He's trying to quote unquote reverse psychology people into thinking he lost his Section 8
That's what I thought.
to get one up on the trolls to make it seem like he gonna do it on his own. He still got Section 8. He still
And
got Section 8.
and
He ain't
today,
lose it.
See,
He
when
still
you
got food stamps. He trying to up one, quote unquote, up one on the trolls and everybody else who, quote unquote, believe the lies that y'all say. He's
okay,
still on
that's
Section
what
8.
I thought. Today when he was talking to Coco, he don't realize that he put his foot in his mouth every time. He said his Section 8 caseworker's name. He said, because you was talking to Kimberly Stanley.
Mm.
So now, yes, ma'am, go back and look at them glitchy videos. He said that she was talking
It was so glitchy.
to Kimberly Stanley.
Walked away from that Wi-Fi on
He
that Wi-Fi
didn't.
phone.
He didn't lose his voucher, y'all.
No, he never lost it. He trying to up on the trolls. But the trolls don't be clocking piss. They be clocking gold.
To be calculated, but he's so sloppy. That's what it is.
It is.
No.
So sloppy.
They worry about you got to run them back and you got to break them down. First of all, he is responsible for any type of deposit that the person that that's their place. If they want $1,000, you got to pay that $1,000. You see what I'm saying? Section 8 ain't responsible for that. And yes, I do feel like he still had that Bow Wow voucher. And that's why I said he probably used that same stunt with the new place, because how did nothing came up on that background? And if so, Kim Stanley needs to know that her client is out here using that 3-letter acronym to fill out apartment and things of that nature. Because I know they frown upon things like that. You're supposed to use your real ID. And if they choose not to work with you, that's fine. How?
All right, I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Or no background.
Can I play devil's advocate?
What's up?
All right. I don't think he used a CPN. I just think it depends on the landlord whether they'll accept like a background or not. If it's not a violent crime, I don't think he used a CPN. It depends on how severe your background is. Does he have a violent charge?
He got a rap sheet. He has. I looked him up myself. He got
what's in front of us.
He got a rap sheet. He got a lot of them.
How's he able to participate for Section 8?
Hold on. You say you've been watching him for 4 years.
No, 2.5.
2.5. Okay. Take it for face value. This thing go off and slide down the wall every other morning. You think he just started doing this? And I'm not trying to be for real.
He might be using that. He might be using that disability.
Even with that, I'm telling you, the lady was shocked about 3 things. The background, him having an actual child that was still living, okay, and him having multiple pet cages over here.
Oh, I know my zone.
Does the Ryan Wright? Well, oh Lord have mercy. The program. Let's just say the program. Does that look beyond criminal history?
See, that's the thing. The program can look beyond it. However, whoever is renting to these people still have the right to say yay or nay.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's the thing.
That's why he's having such a hard time moving. That's why he's still in that shack in the back.
That's crazy.
Because
listen, he might have a nice little disability case.
On who?
On himself.
Disability, my ass.
Oh, he's trying to get that.
He's trying to go for his back. It's really in his head.
If he is on the program that the people are assuming that he's on, that comes with all types of benefits as well.
His current landlord, he cussed him out on live a minute ago. That was disrespectful. Like, what? Who said that in the comments?
Where?
Yeah, cussed him out, clean out, disrespecting his mama and all that. Listen, I don't know why he keep. Listen, I've been at my spot for 5 years. It's hard for me to find anything, and I ain't got no record. Oh, child. Mm-mm-mm.
And see,
To
that's
go
But
the
you
off
thing.
can't put
of
him out. You
But
can't just
see,
put somebody. Go ahead.
no, she can't. They can't just put him out. However, if they get it, if they getting close to having it, this might be their way to get him out, not paying their taxes. They know what'll happen.
Yeah, but
Now,
listen, that's
mm-hmm.
called it's discrimination. Like what's it called? Housing laws. They low key can't just put him out because he do crazy stuff. Like that's discrimination. Like aside that, but that's crazy. If I was Coco, she got a camera facing his house. If I was evil, but I don't think Coco that evil. If I was evil, man, all them truck stoppers coming through the front door, I would
Look,
pay to see
Nicole
off
that.
right
told
now because
her
James
last
there.
night. She told her last night. She said, "Drop the footage, sis." I'm telling you, it was some knowledge being dropped up in here last night. They was here.
Mm.
We was up. We was working the third shift, friend.
I believe she got a story to tell. They just
I
didn't
do
give her
too.
the,
That's
they
why
didn't give her the
y'all like pot
context of the
roast.
story.
Y'all like pot roast?
Yeah,
Yes.
like pot roast. You gotta let it cook for a little bit.
I'm letting her cook. I like pot roast and I like to sip my tea. I'm letting her cook. Everybody was like, she need to hurry up. We ain't got nothing to do. Like I said, I've been in this
Me
lore for two and a
either.
half years. I ain't got nothing to do.
Me
It's new
either.
tea every day.
I
I
like to
can
sip
wait.
slow.
Exactly.
Like I said, it's a lot going on that he don't want to get out, and because he in training, so part of his training
Not
is
training
him
him.
learning how to be a better woman. So in this training program, he's trying to learn how to be living this soft man era,
Can
but
we
it ain't
talk
working.
about something?
Cause every
Can we talk
time
about
you come
something?
play with me and think you gonna get the up on me, I said this in my video. It's one thing to be cold blooded in the flesh, but when you cold blooded in the spirit, you can't touch no woman.
Yes.
You can put on all the wigs, do all the nails, but when she steps into her full sense of self, something he was never able to take away from any of the women anymore. He had to get a man.
Cause he always wanted one. He always wanted a man. We still ain't
And
see
now,
Yaya. I didn't see Yaya's fingernails. I didn't see Yaya's washcloth nowhere.
He was invisible.
child,
So are we supposed to forget about the guy that he woke up to in live that one day that was in his bed, that he was kissing
No,
on his arm? Are we supposed to forget about the light skinned man that was on his couch, him
no.
kissing? Because are we supposed to forget about all those people? So for him to say, oh, this is my first man, this is my first man, are we supposed to forget about all them people? Does he forget that, like, we
What
see all of
Ash?
this?
What you say earlier? He got a disorder. His disorder. No, for real. His disorder in his head is really thinking that when he put that wig on and that dress on, he's not. He doesn't have that between his legs. He's a pure. No disrespect to my real dogs. For real, for real. When he put that wig on and that move on and that dress on, he real life think that he a woman. So that don't count when he come
But
out as sincere.
taking
He real life think that. So
he's
that's why
taken
he
away
think
from
we. Go ahead.
he's taken away from the struggle of the trans woman, right? Like, to them,
Exactly.
it's a lifestyle that they're living, right? For them to decide that that's what they want to do, that becomes a lifestyle to them. And I have one question, y'all, and it all folds into this. This morning, he said that he's not taking hormones while they was waiting outside of Food Lion and all that stuff like that. So can y'all tell me why last week or 2 weeks ago he flashed us his ipple and said that, that he was growing a chest? What, like, why did he do that if that's not the truth?
he was
I
trying to get
just
the screen recorders clipped.
Oh, okay.
He was trying to get the people that show his lives while he's on live over here clipped.
That was
Why
disturbing,
I'm
y'all.
careful on who I pull up here because he ain't about to toot it to the moon over here.
Here, I'm low. I'm low key, low key. I'm low key, low key. I listen.
That's what I'm
I like to
saying.
stay private.
So you got to be able to discern and start looking and seeing who you deal with and what you deal with over here, because he'll come over to your platform. He did that intentionally
Mm.
because he knew somebody was showing his live, and he was. Matter of fact, I think he was on IG when he did that. So the people over here had to hurry up and put their camera down right quick.
Wow.
I was on
Wow.
when they had to move their phone right quick.
Wow. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe he did that, y'all. I was so taken aback because it's like what I was just saying a couple of minutes ago for the trans women that are really fighting that struggle. He's like making a mockery out of it. And
You
that's
know
not
what pissed
how
me
all of
off?
that goes.
Y'all know what? I'm sorry, Ash. Go ahead.
No,
I'm
no, no,
sorry.
you're fine. I'm done. I'm done.
Y'all know what pissed me off? When he say doing this 24-hour woman thing. That's a disrespect to my dolls. That's a disrespectful thing to my dolls. The dolls who took the hormones, the dolls who sacrificed they natural body to become the women. He pisses me 24-hour woman thing. So that means when James is gone, you can just turn it to Toriano again. That's disrespectful to my dolls. I don't like that.
No, it's not cool.
He ain't gonna talk
That's why
about
nobody respects
ain't
him.
met Cynthia.
So he's way more calculated than I knew he was calculated, but he's way more calculated than I imagined because he pulled out his stuff that day so that their lives can get taken down. He be knowing what he be doing. It's so many
Low key.
levels to this, y'all. There's so many levels
It's
to
like
it.
kissing the onion.
Exactly.
It's so many levels. Cause when he did that, I was like, for one, he was just up here begging for money. Now he gonna tell us that he taking hormones. It don't work like that. And I thought that in order for you to get hormones, that you have to. I know here in the state of Florida, it used to be that you have to live your life as a woman for a certain amount of time before they would, release that stuff to you. I was
That's
confused.
why Ash, just like you said earlier, that comes with the I don't think we can say it on here. That comes with DID, the disorder that comes with it.
Got you. Got you.
So you're not tripping. We all confused. We all going to merry-go-rounds. That's the disorder in his mind that clarifies it for him, if you know what I'm saying. That validates it for him. Cause he does that all the time, like he did with that 250. He came on here the next day like I got it I got it. What y'all gonna say? Like what?
And you
Like
know what?
he
To clarify something, that was an actual that in itself was on the DSM at one point in time until they found a way to profit instead. This whole thing he got going on was a personality disorder back in the day.
it is now.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the entire package.
Oh,
hmm I'm trying to say it without, you know what I'm saying.
I
I
got you.
know.
I got
I'm
you.
following
But
you.
that's what, yeah, it was.
But it's just
It's a lot.
I just don't like when he's making he's not making a mockery of the dolls because I still respected him, but he's giving the dolls a horrible name. He's giving the trans community a horrible name. Like I know no trans woman or no trans man who wake up and turn it off depending on who they're with at the time. That's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. And that really pisses me off. And
Yeah, I
Dominique,
see many people.
shout out
It's
to
like,
her. She was really trying to put him on game. She was really trying to put him on game. But the narcissism in his head, can't nobody tell him nothing. A doll is telling you what to do, what you need to do to monetize, what you need to do to beautify yourself more. But can't tell him nothing.
yeah. I was just spitting out facts. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't to, slight nobody. But I'm just saying historically. You know what I'm saying? But what he's doing is it's been so many people that come to me that are proud in who they are, who despise what he's doing and how he's trying to represent their community. They
See,
come up to the honey. They be like, look,
is he
finish him.
proud of?
They
I
want
mean, he's
combat
always
bag.
been like this. That's the thing. Is he proud of who he is now because he has a man, or is this who he really like? Is this who he really is?
He's always been this.
I'm saying, like, is a man dictating your transition, or you really want to live his life? And that's where I have a problem with. That's where I have a problem with, because you can dress up as a sincere Toriano, and you can still be with the man. I don't know why he's so scared of saying he's the G word. It's always something about he will never say he's gay, but he will always say he's bi, just to protect that 1% of masculinity in him.
Well, you know what they said, that he grew up Jehovah's Witness.
I mean, I know LGBTQ Jehovah Witnesses. I know them. But my thing is, um, Amoy came on here and said he's, bisexual. Amoy came on here and said he's trans. But the GAY word, he would never say that.
They say they know James gonna leave him. They said
I don't think, listen, I'm going to play the devil's advocate
he needs
again.
somewhere to stay,
I think
honey.
James really, y'all gonna be mad at me. I think that's James' baby.
Okay. I don't care. I don't care about that part. What I care about is what you trying to do to women and do to other communities, that leave all of us out of it. Leave the real the fish out of it. Leave the trans women out of it. Leave everybody out of your mess. That's it.
I understand that, but
Now,
also,
he was trying to do, he was trying to turn it around like somebody was hating the love. No, because anybody can pay a man to come to their house. I guarantee if I went out my door, I can pull 10 with no problem that need a pillow.
but
That's
here's
not
my thing. You know what? Listen. It's he confuses me so much. But like I said about that 1% of masculinity, when he went on Natasha K. Well, he been saying this prior to the Tasha K live. Always said, I ain't doing the bending, or he's the masculine one. Why? You get what I'm saying? Why my head is so confused? Like, you want to be the woman, you want to cook waffles, sausage, bacon, but you want to be masculine. You don't want to do no bending, but you tune that thing up every. You get what I'm saying? That always confused me. He want to keep close. He will never say he gay, but he want to keep that 1% of masculinity. But it ain't gonna happen.
how they said James will never leave because he is just as confused as Toriano.
I think him and him. I think Toriano and James has the same disorder.
Yeah. Cause you have, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, approximation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He there.
I look for bad for James.
Oh yeah, they both still think they straight normally. So let's get
That's
into it.
that disorder.
Another thing she shared with us was when she first met him, he said he was straight. She said the next day he switched up.
Who,
This
Mimi?
is the landlord.
Oh, what?
I'm telling you, we was chatting. She was
The-
in the comment.
oh, because this is prior James.
Yeah, but he, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this prior to him. But he was still playing with everybody and playing with himself. But realistically, it didn't matter what you told that woman because you needed somewhere to stay. So, like, what does that? I'm pretty sure because women are nurturers by nature. And if he would have shut his mouth long enough, he would have had another shack to live in.
That 1% of masculinity that he keep trying to hold up, that he keeps trying to have a hold of, and the disorder he has in his head. My mind is in circles because I'm so confused, just like everybody else. I can't even explain what I want to say because I'm so confused.
Because he's so confused, right? And that's a part of the stunt queen. The stunt queen job is to be a major distraction, like a social experiment, just like what he doing. I'm not confused because I know a stunt queen. See, this go
He is
deep.
a social experiment.
He hung with stunt queens, and he's trying to embody that person's energy, but he too fluid.
Ooh. Yeah, clock it. Y'all send some gifts to the host.
I'm being for real. He
Clock
can't keep.
it.
He can't keep up with like any little. I'm gonna tell you something. I used to go and clock Peach lies the same way. He done reported my page and everything. He done, you know what I'm saying? She used to do the same thing. You know why? Because I can tell and see through her mess better than her, and I can describe it. Because see, she appealed to children, and he appealed to children too.
Mm.
And I ain't in nobody public school sector around here influencing nobody. They need influence. I don't need influence. I'm a good grown woman. Hello, thank you. So if anything, he over here getting taught because he over here getting ideas. You see how he round here with the back screen trying to act poised and act like he got a intelligent statement.
Them statements ain't, listen, those
Boneless
statements
like
aren't
them
intelligence
bobs.
or those reads.
Boneless just like them bobs.
Do y'all think he go back and rewatches his reads? No,
What
for real.
read?
Do you think he goes back and rewatches them, or y'all just think he be like, yeah, I ate that. I ate that.
I don't know what he do. I don't know. I know he be watching and learning and sitting and taking seats.
I
Cause
think
I'm
I
gonna
heard
sit to
I
him every
heard
time.
somebody
I
I
do
heard
this for
somebody
fun.
say that narcissists are mirrors to things around them.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
That's
a
why he go
child.
in and repeat
Yeah.
everything. He go a little
And I
bit of
think
this
he's
over there, a
stemming
little bit of
too.
yay.
I think he be stemming too. And that's the thing. Like, I'm no psychologist, I'm no doctor, but I ain't gonna say nothing else.
I got a clinical background. That's why I know what's going on. Trust me.
I hate to say this, but my baby daddy was just like Toriano.
I had one too like that. I'm telling you, not just clinical, life experiences too. That's why I said, no, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I don't be playing. And I will forever be right here on his neck.
Man, I commend y'all.
Hello.
Y'all, y'all the
And I ain't
best. Y'all
hide
the best
behind no
trolls.
screen. Okay? What
Yeah,
what?
I'm a be low key, but I respect y'all. That's what I was just about to say. I respect y'all for putting y'all foot forward, but I'm just low key.
And see, I get it because a lot of the girls work a 9 to 5.
I
See,
do
I'm an
too.
intro pro Negro and a PhD dropout. So
Amen.
I know how to get what I need because I'm about to get off the phone and get to the money in a minute because I don't want even supposed to be here this long. But sometimes you have to get up here and hold these people accountable because he's full of it. And my thing is this is a woman that he's trying to tear down and make her look a liar and make her look a certain way. Because for one, he feel rejected and denied. Like all them other women walked out his life after he was wearing their clothes and trying to wear their purses.
That's
I
that that I
ain't here.
and that's another thing. That's another thing. Like, I'm gonna go back to the point where I say he always liked men because those women were beards. Mimi and Kim were beards, and I hate to say that, but they were. Mimi and Kim were a a curtain for his sexuality,
Yep.
and I feel so bad for them because he never really liked him. Like, I have saw a recent video of him in the Shanae skits. The way he had them heels on, the way his hip stuck out, the way he had them heels on, I'm like, child, he been like that. This wasn't no playing the heels with your girl. He been like that. And I feel bad for them ladies. They were just a blanket in his game.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
called
it
a beater, but
Yeah, beard. Yes, absolutely. It's plenty of men that carry on like that. I'm just glad he finally left them out of it. And I bet not see nobody signing up for this bull for either one of them after they decide to part ways. Talking about James, his first, his last, and his every. You know what I'm saying? We each
he
other
wasn't
first,
even his
and it
first,
ain't
and
gonna
that's
happen ever
crazy.
again.
He believes that in his mind. They
You
weren't
believe?
even his. No, no, James wasn't his first. You know that.
I know, but what I'm saying is he think we believe it, and we like. You gotta see. This is why I be saying people like to get caught in the sensationalization of the clips. Okay, they cool to watch, but you have to use your own mind and your own two eyes in what your mind is telling you about this situation.
Oh,
Because
y'all got discernment.
he know his analytics and he know his crowd. He know who he's trying to inspire around. He is trying to dress like Britney Spears. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hello, hello.
A Tuesday.
Say it again.
This gonna be real disrespectful, but I can't dress. Let me just PSA. He dressed like a $2.
304.
Yeah, and people be trying to put him on the fashions, and they be trying. He can't take criticism, just like Shay can't take criticism. If Shay was get down and listen to how to I don't lace front, she will
Oh,
be popping, but
that's a
they
whole
don't
nother
take
story.
they don't take constructive criticism very well because they think it's an attack because they've been attacked
So
every
much.
time they get on the internet. So
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you right. She need to get the lace part because she can paint. She can paint a face.
she she nah she when she not drinking.
So she can as
Sorry,
long as she
sorry.
put that drink down.
Yeah, but that's another thing in itself. When I was saying earlier about troll pages getting sticky, that's another thing in itself. That's another thing in itself.
Them women
Man,
are
listen.
so have a mean
Yeah, but
comeback.
that's what. And my point is like, he's not building community. He's not. Well,
He's trying to
E
have
Kane,
fans.
E Kane is not the most likable person on this app. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but she took advantage of her viewership. She monetized off of it. She got bigger homes, nicer cars, grand old birthday parties for her babies. You know, she didn't got out the mud.
Yeah.
Toriano, on the other hand, his whole his he doesn't want to achieve more. His goals are I'm gonna buy this wig and I'm gonna slay it good. I'm gonna get this outfit and I'm gonna wear good. His goals are stuck on wigs and outfits and I'm a umptious. That's his
Because
only
he's a
goals. I will
professional
respect him.
woman.
I will have an ounce of respect for him if he
Because
did community things.
that's
If
his
he
perception. That's his perception of women.
That's crazy. Like that's why I don't take him seriously, and that's why people laugh at him. Like I said, I would have an ounce of respect for him if he better this, better that. Not just for the validation for the viewers, but for himself. He can really monetize off this, but he don't. It's all about the wigs and putting that on. Life ain't about that. Life is not
Mm-mm.
about that. But he don't. Simple
Just
minded.
bad mind, bad wigs, bad
Listen,
understanding.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate now. The Morgan's Toriano can slay a wig. I'm sorry, y'all gonna
He
hate
do
me.
work on that hair. He work on that hair. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like he has some talent, but he doesn't want to. His mouth is preventing him from monetizing.
Mm.
But he,
So do
oh
you
my
think
God, I can go on and on about this, Lord.
how you think the training gonna come into place? I ain't gonna hold you. If you gotta go, I understand. What about the training?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to Mimi. Y'all remember when he said, "Yeah, Mimi wasn't working out much, and she wasn't doing nothing." But James ain't doing nothing. James laying around playing the game. You doing the same thing that Mimi doing that you was complaining about. You get what I'm saying? But y'all get what I'm saying? He was complaining about Mimi bringing home $104 a
Well,
week.
she had some income.
That's what I'm saying. It was a problem when she was bringing home 104 a week. It's perfectly fine. All he needs is a man in his bed. That's all he needs. And Toriano's a pick me. All he needs is a man in his bed. But he was complaining about Mimi not bringing home, bringing home crumbs. She wasn't cooking, this, that, and the fourth. But he's totally fine doing it with James.
So do
No
you think
income.
the
No
goal
income
was
at all.
to make his exes feel like he can show them how to be a real woman?
Uh, I ain't got nothing to say about that. I'm sorry. I
No,
ain't got
because
nothing
you
to say
see
about
the
that.
video, and you know that song, from an ex, you can keep that. You know what I'm saying? He did a
Mm-hmm.
video to that. And then not only that, he did a video that was saying, I wonder what they think now when they see me like this. And then he made sure he say certain things like, I am a whole woman now and you worried about what I was like,
That disrespecting the dolls. This 24-hour woman thing. Back to my point, because it's
make
not
him
it's
take
not
the screen,
real.
pass on the screen.
Girl, I don't know. But
See,
he did Mimi wrong, and he doing the same thing.
it's a
That's
mess.
all I gotta say. James ain't bringing home nothing, but you can. I would respect him more if he can cook a roast. I'll respect him. I'll give him an ounce of respect. I need to see him cook a roast instead of
Some
some
potatoes and
broiled
some
chicken in the
grits
oven.
in there. Mm-hmm.
She knew she knew talking about she a sucker of dreads and the dreads are thinning at the top. I never seen his dreads thinning at the
Talk
top.
about
I don't
slurry.
think I don't think Amoy cares about that. He just want a man in his bed.
He
So
balled
he
too.
thinks that
They
he got
balled
one up on a
together.
woman.
They
But
balled together.
man is the easiest thing to get.
That's all I'm saying.
Yep. The real
You
ones
think
know.
all you gotta do is say let's and they gonna say go. Like that's
Yep.
easy.
Yep. But Amoy thinks he's a project chick, so
He is
well
one.
Toriana,
He
you
is
know,
one.
he's somebody's baby mom.
You know what I wanna see? I wanna see him write a paragraph.
I don't think he can do that.
I challenge you. I want to see your pen to the pad. I don't want to see James' hands. I want to see them big, thick fingers that look like fried hot dogs and put them to pad on live.
And here's my thing
That's
about
the
those
next
fried hot
Amoy
dogs.
challenge I want to see. I want you to write a summary of your summer in
I
detail.
don't think he can do that. I want to see him popcorn read a paragraph.
Talking about he gonna do an at-home job. He ain't gonna be able to read them people's script. He 21 and he abbreviate when he type.
It's
They
just
say y'all know he illiterate.
I
I'm finna
know
do
that's crazy.
it.
He is though. Can we talk about the fried hot dogs?
Yes.
I never went into my man ain't never went into the freezer and grabbed a pack of hot dogs for dinner.
Nope.
and told
Nope.
me to fry him.
Ever in life. And I turned 44 this week. Never in life.
Never. You know, as you get
The
older,
last
hot
thing in the
dogs are
fridge
not
you
that
gonna eat,
healthy.
that's what you got in there when you ain't got nothing left.
He needs some fiber. Well, he do need some fiber.
Vegetables, because he full of it.
He hate vegetables. He cussed out that Burger King worker for vegetables on his sandwich. So he hate vegetables. He's like a kid, like a child. He
So is
hates
he also
vegetables.
suffering from arrested development at this point?
Yes, he is. He hates vegetables.
Come on, Pete. Follow. Look at me so. But no,
He
for
hates
real.
vegetables and he plays the same song over and over again. Sorry, y'all, it's about to be loud.
Point.
But
To the
yeah,
point where people don't even like the songs no more.
he's stimming.
However, just
He's stimming.
a bombshell investigation was reported on by the LA Times.
And
I'm
that
trying to
has
tell
been
y'all.
10 years.
I'm trying to tell y'all. He do need some kitchen utensils, because you can't keep scraping that fork on that cast iron pan.
So do you think he need to go ahead and create for his Cuban zirconias? Do you think he need to go ahead and do a wish list for his housewarming?
They gonna pay for it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to help him get the stuff that he needs for his house.
What, Playboy bunnies and Hello Kitty? He did say that.
Well, they
He
can
said
send it.
he was
They can
gonna.
send it. Do you know?
He
Do you know
said,
he know how to do a
y'all,
regular
he
big
41
boy
years
list?
old. Amoy said, I'm gonna
She
put
say ain't
some
nobody
Hello
paying
Kitty in
him,
my
right?
room.
Do you think he know how to create the list and link it in his bio?
No, of course not.
Do you think his boo can do it?
No, of course not. Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
James got a little bit more sense.
He been up here too long because I see people coming up here and they work to get everything in their house. They be sending people churn clothes for the winter. They got aunties and uncles.
Oh, Tasha
For
Tot. Tasha Tata send it. Tasha Tata sent him his she'll send money for furniture.
oh,
I saw
so
that. Yeah. That's the only one
what
that's the only
complexion is
person that
she?
won them cash giveaways.
What complexion is she?
She black.
Oh wow.
I think it's a picture of him and her on his page.
Oh my. He
Yeah,
got one.
but yep, I just saw the picture like a month ago. That was my first sighting of Tasha Tot. An older black woman.
Somebody that's a nurturer. That's what I'm saying. He went. Oh, this is another thing I meant to say because we got caught up in conversation. Do you know he trauma dumped as soon, in my opinion, trauma dumped as soon as he met this landlord. He done told her all his whole life story.
Yeah, he do that with everybody. He
Why
did that
would
with
he tell
Tasha
the woman
K.
all that?
He does that with everybody. Like he
They say
literally
shower
does.
curtains, new plates. Yeah, like if he gonna do something, move for real this time and put you a little back thing. If you in here, get James and them to get you some stuff for your house. You can even do an Amazon one and get rid of that Tide kitchen set that's made out of metal that came from Kmart. I ain't seen, Kmart closed.
What?
I had a kitchen set like that in my first apartment when I was 18 years old.
I mean, back to my point about he doesn't
I'm
care. All he
44.
cares about is wigs and gowns. I don't think he cares about upgrading his life like that. I think he cares about upgrading his wig, what his next wig gonna be for his next performance. But I honestly don't think he cares about his next nice kitchen table he moves or some
Well,
more
he needs
furniture.
to invest in the set because we need a cute color theme. Because I'm gonna tell you some one thing they could talk about. Bossy went through and did that blue and yellow up through her house. Put her some Child, she got rid of all that furniture, baby. She went and got her a whole set, put her some cute pillows and some pictures up. Your life don't even reflect you making a bag up here.
That's why I respect
What
Bossy.
is you
Everybody hate her,
doing
but
with the
that's why I
money?
respect her.
Is you on them slopes?
Who?
We finna go. I ain't gonna get into that. Cause the
What
people told me he
happened?
was on the slopes. I'm gonna leave that alone. Cause that's
What, me?
no him. I said he. I asked was he on the slopes? Because where is the
Oh.
money?
Well, he get $1,000 every month in a white
I'm talking
envelope.
about TikTok money.
No.
Besides the frusion, the Ford frusion, why somebody came in here under James? I'm your woman. How did y'all know? James, I'm your woman. You did deny me. I
That
you.
was crazy. That was a crazy day.
Hey.
Hey, I'm your woman. Hey, James, I'm your woman.
Did they say
Y'all
James in
funny.
here? They funny. But no, I'm just saying, like, what is really going on? Because, like, I don't understand how people supposedly get to the bag like that and have nothing to show for it. And you're right. E. Kane was one of those girls
That's what I was
that
talking
leveled up and
about.
continues to level up. You're right.
That's yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like I'll have an ounce for respect if he upgraded his life in such a way instead of like, oh, what's gonna be my next wig purchase? What's gonna be my next gown purchase? I'll respect him more if he said, hey y'all, I'm at the car lot. Hey y'all, I'm at the furniture store. Hey, like just things that make you feel good instead of clothes and wigs, like stuff that upgrades your life. I ain't seen none of that in the 2.5 years I've been here. It's the same plate, same fork, same cast iron skillet, same waffles, same sausage. Yeah, it's the.
House looked like a teenage man's dorm room.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a minute. The thing that
Mhm.
comes with his disorder, he keep the house clean though.
Well, you know
That
what? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I had quite a few friends that sometimes I'm gonna break it down psychologically the best way I can without being clipped. There are a lot of people that tie that to the psychology of how people really feel about the acts. You see what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So they will make it up in other cleanly ways to not feel some type of way because some people still be battling with it within.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless of him being a man, a lot of people think most men aren't clean. Some men are actually clean. I have a brother that's really really clean. My mama raised him that way because my mama clean. So again, the guy that I met, some of his ways were connected to you know
Mm.
possibly. I'm just saying.
That makes
And
sense.
his mama probably clean. Because a lot of people will also use the scripture to say, because it does say, cleanliness is next to godliness.
Oh. Oh.
At my grown age, I realized she was OCD. You see what I'm saying? My folks.
That's
Growing up, now I know. I'm like, hold on, lady, you want too much.
He might have OCD too. I've heard that somebody had a take a minute ago. He got that too. There's nothing wrong with it, but it kind of adds up with the personality disorder.
Yep.
Kind of adds up with that, if you get what I'm saying. That's crazy.
Hmm. Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, that's
And
crazy.
I be trying to be careful what I be talking about because you know that people be lurking.
Oh, Oh, I got you. I told you I'm low key. I got
Clip that. But
you.
nah, for real. And like I said, as a former clinician, it was certain things that I noticed in a lot of people. So I was like, okay, it makes sense. It is what it is.
It does make sense.
And it's like a level of perfection to, I guess, make you feel better for what's really going on
I
that
got
you
you.
can't really deal with and cope with. And because remember, the girls came up here and was like, that's all them demons. The women that he
Mm.
worked with said that.
Is that's why it's the same plate, the same fork, same cast iron skillet, same spray, same brush, same towel, same rag? Is that it has something? Let me shut up. Cause it
We
all
connected
comes
the
into
dots, man.
play.
We connected.
It all comes into play. It all comes into play.
See, that's why I say a person that does not want the real breakdown to get out of what's tea, they are loud. Those are the people that was the class clown that ended up in a smaller class.
Mm.
And they got behind on their work and they continue to do it because they wouldn't admit that they didn't know how to add and do stuff.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Damn. Somebody who can't somebody who can't take accountability, you know,
Not only that, but that's definitely a part of it. But
but somebody
this
who's always right,
that too, and
like somebody
this
who
started young.
everything they say goes.
Yes, this started
Okay.
young. This ain't nothing that just started in adulthood.
Mm. I get what you're
Because
saying. It's all
everybody has,
connecting.
yeah, everybody has some type of trauma tied to their life, and everybody has a story. One thing that I am starting to notice, the women are starting to separate and elevate, right?
Hmm.
However, the men are continue to pretend instead of going within,
Oh, that is spreading.
and
The
they are
men wants to.
choosing one another because the women are choosing themselves because they
Mm,
need the woman for everything. So they have to
that's
team up
going
and
on.
come together to try to make themselves big and macho, even though they can't compare. That's what we just seen. Two big grown men came together to make one queen that ran clean across the board, the Empress move, and she achieved everything she needed because she had some get up and go about herself.
Mm. Not everybody like that.
And those are the women that they try to humble the most. Let's talk about it. Those are the women they really come for. Those are the women that they go out of their league when they try to, oh, you pretty, oh, pretty. That lady know she pretty. Oh, you bad, your body T. That lady know that. She work hard on her body.
I think
Thank
it's
you.
a envy it's a envious thing. It's an envious thing too, obviously, but it's
Yeah, yeah.
I wish we could just
So deep.
add a psychologist onto this panel. I would love to talk to a psychologist about some of these
Absolutely.
things.
Mm-hmm. There's plenty of them out here that got. It's plenty of them that come on and have think pieces. You just got to go and search around. See, my lives, I haven't had the opportunity to put up, but I will, cause mine go deep. I'm not a surface level gal. That's why I sat for a minute before I even commented on that name.
Mm.
Cause I
Yeah,
said, wait a minute.
I use my discernment a lot on here, like the Miss Coco thing. I stayed
Mhm.
out of the fuss and fuss about it because I knew it was deeper. I like to give people a chance
Mhm.
to hear them out instead of be like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I like to give people a chance.
Right. And we gave everybody else a chance. We gave everybody else grace and mercy. We listened to all the people that came forward about James.
That was messy.
That's what I'm saying. But I
That
mean,
was
even with this, those were people that were embraced and still given grace and given an opportunity to speak.
yes. But we also have to let people take their time and whenever they want to speak, let them speak. Don't just shove them off to the side because they're not spilling hot tea immediately. You gotta some of these pages gotta chill. You know, like let them talk when they're ready.
Right.
But it gets sticky. All right, well, it was wonderful
Also,
talking to you guys.
okay, no
This is
problem
like my
too.
second panel. This is like my second panel on here. So
Okay.
this was a very enjoyable experience. I would like to do this again if possible, but I work
Yeah,
10
I
hours
gotta
a
go.
day. So
I'm finna go get me some coins right now.
yeah, I'm about to chill with my man. I'm about to chill with my man and my
My man,
man
my
and my
man. Enjoy
man.
yourself, girl.
All right, y'all.
All right, take care.
All right, bye.
Yes, I enjoyed myself. But you know, they go deeper and people are who they are. And we just need to be okay with it. Okay? So I'm getting ready to go because I didn't even plan on being here this long. But honey, I was like, I had to get out here and talk about it. I don't normally come on till like 10 o'clock. I might come back again later. I'm not sure. Cause some people they used to seeing me then. But again, it was nice talking to y'all. I'll see y'all again soon.